And my mom and I really enjoyed watching on the big screen as she walked through the barricade and was shaking fans' hands, because the way that she did it, she made sure not to miss anyone. She would start on one side of the barricade and do a whole big section of that side of the barricade. And then she would run all the way back to the other side of the barricade to catch up. Like, she literally made sure to do her best to shake everyone's hand. And so it took her a long time to walk from one B stage to the other. And so my mom and I were just really enjoying watching on the big screen, like, her face and like how she was with her fans. That's just how she is. She wants to reach as many of her fans as possible. Then we all lost it when we got a special guest. We did not, like, 1989 tour, she had a lot of surprise guests. It wasn't at every show, but it was at a lot of shows. And Toronto did get 2 special guests, one on the Friday night and one on the Saturday night for the 89 tour. And that was, the first night was Keith Urban, which I wasn't there for. The second night was Charlie XCX, which I was there for. So Friday night, we did not get a surprise guest. So I didn't know if we were going to get one. So when she came out on the stage wearing this like glittery rainbow colored jacket that I know I did not see in the first night, and she had this red electric guitar, I started to freak out because I said to my mom, like, this is different. This is different. She did not come out like this yesterday. She did not come out with electronic guitar or that jacket. Something is happening that's different. And then she says that she wants to play her favorite song that's not a song of her own. And I'm like, oh my God, we're getting a surprise guest. Who is it? Bryan Adams. Oh my God. Epic. Epic. He popped out from under the stage. The crowd went wild. I've never heard so much screaming in my life. I thought the roof was going to cave in. It was so loud. Everyone was screaming. Everyone was singing Summer of '69. It was awesome. Awesome. Loved it. Everyone was standing up. Everyone was giving a standing ovation except for those 3 party pooper girls beside us. But everyone, it was just awesome. Another thing that I really picked up on that I really loved is that she said Toronto the way that Canadians say it, which a lot of Americans will say Toronto with the T. We pronounce it as though the T is silent. We say Toronto. And she actually said that. Like, both nights she was like, hey, Toronto. And I was like, yeah, she's saying it like a Canadian. So that was cool. And so basically just overall, I really didn't film much. I just filmed a couple of things that I tried to get a couple of things that I missed getting the night before that I kind of wished I had on video. But overall, I filmed even less on the Saturday than I filmed on the Friday because I really just wanted to take it all in. And it was hard to take it all in because I mostly was trying to watch her on the stage. But of course, being up high, she's pretty small on the stage, so you can't see like her facial expressions. You can see what she's doing dance move wise, but you can't see like the details of her outfit or her facial expressions. So then they do have a big screen that you can watch that on. But I didn't want to watch the whole concert on a screen. So I kind of would glance at the screen and then back at her and that kind of stuff. But then there's also a lot going on the stage itself in terms of like things being projected on the back screen, things being projected on the screen that's on the stage floor and the stage catwalk. And then you have all the beautiful twinkling lights from the bracelets. During Look What You Made Me Do, she had the lights from the bracelets set up so that it looked like a snake going through the crowd, which I did get video of that. It was pretty awesome. So it's just like there's so much happening, and then you've got all the dancers on stage. So you're just trying to like take everything in there's so much to see and so much to watch that it's just like a whirlwind. It's such a rush, an adrenaline rush, and it's just like exciting. And you know, you're like, I'm trying to focus on her, but I also, you know, want to, you know, see what the other dancers are doing. So it was just kind of like my eyes were just like, where do I look? So but it was awesome. I'm really, really glad I got to go to the second night. I don't regret spending the money. It was so worth it. I don't know how I pushed through it, but I was completely exhausted after 2 nights. Just, yeah, but I couldn't sleep. Like, I was exhausted, but I couldn't sleep because I was still hyped up and excited. And I basically spent most of Sunday looking at people's pictures and videos from the Toronto show and chatting with the people in my group chat about what their experiences were. 2 people from my group chat did get meet and greet. One got meet and greet on the Friday and one got it on the Saturday. And then there were a few people that got their seats upgraded by her team, so that was cool. Basically, after the show, we were walking. We got ice cream from the ice cream truck because it was so freaking hot out and we were hungry. And as we were walking to the subway, my mom was just like saying that the impression she got from Taylor is that she got the impression that she's very humble, very down to earth, that like when she's home, she just, you know, kicks back with no, you know, doesn't really fuss about her hair or makeup and just like wears comfy clothes and like is just a very down to earth person and really likes to, you know, give her all to her fans. And so I was glad that she got that because that's one of the main reasons I love Taylor so much, is that she really is a genuinely nice person. I've never heard anything bad. You know, anyone that's met her, be it fan or even a non-fan that's just run into her somewhere, anything I've read online from people that have worked with her or whatever, everyone has nothing but good things to say about how genuinely kind she is to everyone. She is like the most charitable celebrity out there. She is, I would say, I don't know of any other celebrity that does free meet and greets for fans and actually watches her fans online, follows them on social media, selects them from social media to meet her. I mean, like, it's just crazy. Like, she does all she can. And every show, she always tries to have other stages out into the crowd so she can, you know, get as close to her fans as possible. She always likes walking through the crowd to shake hands, give hugs, that kind of stuff. It's awesome. So yeah, like I said, I got home and I had to shower right away because I was a hot, sweaty mess. And then I wanted to quickly show you my merch. That's what I wanted to do. So I wanted to show you the merchandise I bought. So the first thing is I did get the tour book because I regretted not getting the 89 one. And this book is incredible. And she has a letter to her fans and her staff in here. And I can't even read it out loud because I will bawl hysterically. It makes me cry. So I'm just going to do this. If you guys want to read it, you can pause. And you guys can pause if you want to read this. But this letter made me cry. So it's just got pictures from the show. And it's really cool. And I Did Something Bad was incredible. Oh my gosh. It was awesome. She's so pretty. Oh, and then here we go. Here's the cats. It's part of the cat collage that comes up. So there's Olivia and Meredith, but that's not the full thing. So like I said, I am going to use part of someone else's video for that to show you guys because it's cool. But, yeah, so it just kind of goes through all the songs and all the different stage settings. Whoops. The snakes were so cool. They looked so real, but they were actually just a screen projection, except for the blow-up one. There was the big blow-up snake that came out. It was so cool. So yeah, so these are all the pictures from different parts in the show. This part was really cute with her dancer. And this part, like King of My Heart, it was really cool. It looked like actual, it actually looked like a huge gold structure on stage, but it was actually just a projection on the screen, but it looked so real. And then Delicate, of course, and because these pictures for the tour, they were taken at like the beginning of the tour, she hadn't changed up that dress yet. This was an amazing view to see. I got a really awesome picture of that myself. And yeah, that's pretty much how she looked when she was standing right in front of me for Shake It Off. And dancing with her hands tied. And so yeah, so it was cool. I basically got to hear 2 different acoustic songs, 2 different surprise songs, plus a surprise guest between the 2 nights. So that was really cool. This song is incredible. Like the high note that she does in that, it's amazing. I absolutely loved when she did the mashup of Long Live with New Year's Day. The way that she transitioned from Long Live into New Year's Day was really, really beautiful. Made me all emotional. I was like ugly crying. And then this is one of her poems that she wrote. This poem was in one of the magazines that she released at the time that her album came out. And so they used this poem for a visual leading into Getaway Car. It's a beautiful poem. And then Getaway Car, I loved her dress and her jacket for that. Call It What You Want, and This Is Why We Can't Have Things had this, well, it started with a gate with a mansion behind it, and then and then they were singing at the mountain, or at the fountain. And her expressions are hilarious. And, so We Are Never Getting Back Together is when they basically, the production opened the gates and it was like this big mansion kind of thing. She went up on fountain. So then this is all the vocalists, band members, dancers, all that stuff. These are rehearsal pictures, which when I saw this I was so excited because some of these were, they were actual pictures that she had, some of them she had posted on Instagram. But yeah, like she had posted this one, this one, this one, and maybe this one. Some of them had been posted on Instagram kind of like leading up to the opening of the tour. I know she had posted this one on tour. And this one as well during rehearsals, things like that. And then this is like backstage. They always do this thing before they go on. And then this is just some really cool facts about the tour. There's like there was 500 wardrobe pieces in this show. Like how crazy is that? yeah. So that's pretty much it. It just talks about the LED video wall and stage and stuff. These are all her microphones, which are so cool. And the big snake, and then it has all the tour dates. So the tour goes until November 21st. And yeah, so that was the tour book that I got. And here's the shirt. That's like gold shimmery lettering, Reputation. And the back has all the tour dates. And then I also got the tour patch because I thought it would be cool to put in a scrapbook. Just says Taylor Swift Reputation Stadium Tour, Toronto, Ontario. So, and then of course, when I was on the floor on the Friday night, I had to collect confetti because 2 parts of the show confetti fell. So first time was, I believe, during Shake It Off. So I got all kinds of rainbow colored confetti right there. I got tons of that. Wow, I picked up more than I thought. Because when I got back to my seat after that, there was a whole bunch just on my chair. It had just basically been dumped all over my chair on my poster. So, and I forgot to bring my poster over to the B stage. I brought this sign because they had said during Delicate, someone was passing around these signs that said, "We like you for you, Taylor," or something like that. And we were to hold it up during Delicate. So I made sure to grab that, but I don't know why I didn't think to also grab my sign for once Delicate was over. Because maybe she would have noticed me and like waved to me or something, but I just was like, I gotta get to that B stage. So I just ran. And then during Call It What You Want, all of this confetti fell down, and they're little newspapers. Says Taylor Swift Reputation Stadium Tour, and then it just basically repeats, I don't know if it'll, there, it just repeats Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift all over again, like over and over and over. Yeah, T Swift, Taylor Swift, Swift. But it's cool, like they're like little, so I got a whole bunch of those. They were everywhere. They were just covering the floor. People after the show were laying in them and taking pictures, laying in them. But yeah, so that's my confetti from the show. And then I had the little Polaroids from the Instax camera booth. I can't remember if I showed these already in the Friday vlog, but yeah, they had just a booth to do with the Instax square Polaroid camera. And so first, while we were waiting in line for the first booth, I was lined up hanging out with Yuki and her boyfriend, so it was cool to meet her in person. She was wearing a Look What You Made Me Do music video outfit for the first night, and then the second night, which I was hoping to see her again because I wanted to see her other outfit in person, is the blue dress from the Delicate video, which she's wearing in her little postcard here that she made. Her and her boyfriend are like backpacking around the world, basically. They've already done it for a year and they're doing it one more year. And so she's just been taking pictures of herself in the delicate dress, like all over the world. So that's pretty cool. And then this was the first photo booth. And I thought you had to hold up like these stupid hashtag Instax signs, but you actually didn't. So when I did the next booth, which was the throne from the Look What You Made Me Do video, I pretty much, I was like, no, I don't want to hold that. Which most people weren't wanting to for the throne, which I can kind of understand. This is a replica of the throne from the music video. The real throne from the music video is in the rep room. So if you get picked to go and meet her in the rep room, then you get to actually sit and take a picture on the real deal from the video. But so those are my souvenirs. I'm just glad that I got the tour book, because I regretted not getting one from the 89 tour. So I could probably find one on eBay though or something. But there it is. That's the stuff that I got. Okay, so I think that's concluding everything. I just had so much fun doing this 2 nights in a row. It was a lot. It was a lot, and it was exhausting, but it was so much fun. And like I said before, I just kind of feel like it was a different experience than any other concert, and I felt that way for the 89 tour as well. I was blown away by that concert. It was like nothing I had ever experienced before. But this time even topped that, because I went and did stuff before the show that I usually like would never do. Well, I don't think any other concerts that I've been to have done like photo booths like that and stuff. So that was new to me. And then just hanging out with other fans outside, and like, again, I think Taylor Swift fans are the only fans that I know of that dress up in costumes and stuff. So it was just cool just hanging around outside the venue and seeing all the cool costumes. And like, my God, like some people are so creative. I just couldn't even begin to fathom how to put together costumes like that. Like, I just was like, I love her rainbow dresses. I'm going to look for a rainbow dress. So I just bought a rainbow dress, and that was it. But these people made costumes. Like, one girl had this big tutu, and she had taken all these Polaroids, because for the 89 album, each album came with a different set of Polaroid pictures of Taylor. So she must have bought like more than one copy of the album. And she pinned all the Polaroids all over her skirt. It was crazy. And just, I don't know, everyone went all out with their costumes. They were so creative. It was really fun to see that. And then waiting outside, they had the video set up. It was playing Taylor Swift trivia, behind the scenes of the Delicate music video. I think it was also advertising her merch. And what was cool is they had the Blue Jay shop. A section of the Blue Jay shop had her merch in it. So you could actually go in and try on shirts, which you generally can't do at vendor booths at concerts. So that was pretty cool. I went in there to shop so that I could try on things. And then, yeah, so it was so awesome. And then going to the photo booths, like I said, that was cool. That was a lot of fun. I've never had that at a concert before. It's just a whole different concert experience. And then dancing the way that I did, which I've never done before. I mean, you know, I started off doing it because I wanted to get noticed and hopefully get picked to meet her, which didn't happen. But in the end, it turned out making the experience like 10 times more fun. So I don't regret it at all. Like, it just was awesome. So yeah, I'm just really happy I went to the second night because Bryan Adams and Come Back Be Here, like, and so it goes. So yeah, that was awesome. So yeah. All right, I don't think there's anything else that I need to mention about it. I think I've covered it all, and I managed to not cry in this video because, yeah, she has that effect on me. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I know I didn't get tons of video, but whatever I did get, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope the few little snippets that I got from when I was at B stage, I hope it gives you a good idea of just how close I was to her, because I keep like playing that over and over because it was 3 songs that she did there. So it went by pretty fast. And because I didn't film much or take many pictures, I just mainly just watched her and enjoyed her being that close to me. It just, I don't know, it's like a bit hazy. It's like, did this really happen? Was she really just like, you know, I was here and she was like there? All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and I know I did, and we'll see you next time. Bye.